how to prepare for your piano exam in a way that you succeed with it. Be it your entrance exam for Julliard, for Mozarteum, for Hannover, for Curtis, wherever it may be. You are maybe a piano student and you are extremely nervous, rightly so, because you want to enter into one of the most prestigious universities, and let's be honest, there are so many people coming from all around the world, from the US, from Asia, from everywhere, from Europe, everywhere people are coming. They prepare for decades and now it's your moment to deliver. Of course you're nervous because you want to save your spot, you want to make a career in music, so you want to spend your life with your passion, and that's a wonderful thing. So how can you deal with all this stress? How can you prepare in a way that you succeed? In this video we will cover the 3 important pillars that you need in order to succeed with exams. I have had many exams in my life, countless ones. I have failed at exams, I have succeeded at exams, and also I know exactly what you need in order to succeed because, I've studied in Hannover, I have done many different concerts all around the world, so I know how to deal with stress as well. And let's go right into it. There are 3 things. First of all, you need the right preparation for your pieces. That means you need a good routine for your practice so that you really deeply understand the music. That it's not something just superficial, that it's not just the technique working, that you really have something to say with the piece. This is what you need first of all. And for that you need a really good structure for your technique. So you probably have a whole day for practice, you have 5-6 hours a day. So it's important that you split that time into time where you really contemplate, you really try to understand the music, and time where you also work on your technical challenges, and that you also take enough breaks. So it's important that you have a very, very clear structure on how you use your time most effectively, that you really get the piece, that you really focus on the problematic parts and don't just repeat what you know already, and that you also try to get into that balance in yourself, that you prepare, you try to get good sleep, you get good food, you do some exercise, and you practice the whole day. You structure that day in a way that it's really productive for you. And of course you want to take those pieces on a really, really high level, so you want to really express something with that, while at the same time you want to also be quite secure. And that is not so easy to achieve because you need clear technical exercises, but you also need a way that you are spontaneous and free while you play. So that is the first thing. You want to get that piece to the highest possible level. And then the second pillar is that you need to work on your performances, right? So you need to be able to deliver in situations that are stressful. So it's not good that we want to avoid stress. It's not a good idea. What we want to train to play in stressful situations. So you need to practice your repertoire in front of others. You need to play for your teachers, your mentors, but also your friends. You need to maybe play it online. You need to do live streams. You need to do as much as you can in order to practice these situations and also learn from them. Many people make the mistake that they just do these things, that they just play for others, but they don't really reflect on it. So you need like a journal, you need to like really write down what worked, what did not work, so that you can also fine-tune your practice, and that you also record yourself, so you listen to yourself regularly. These kinds of things are super important, that you also work on the situation itself, that you work on this performance situation. And the third part that gets neglected very much is your mental state in general, like your spiritual side, that you need to be in the present moment when you play. So that's why I said, you need to also work on your inner presence. You need to be able to focus on the task at hand at any time, that you are not getting distracted by anything else than yourself, your breathing, the peace. And that is a very meditative thing that you need to practice. So that's why I often also advise that you also do like sports, meditation, especially in the weeks before your exam. Not too much, of course, but a few times per week, that you get into this inner balance, that you train how it is to actually focus on the task at hand, no matter how you feel. So not just in the performance situation, but generally in life, that you develop this inner consciousness, which you'll need anyways if you want to be a good musician, because you need that depth, right? You need that expression from deep within yourself. That is what you can train when you practice meditation and also sports. As an example, I mean, there are many different things you can do. And that will help you that you're actually in time with your preparation, because many students have the problem that they're so stressed last minute, you know, things don't work out, and then you travel there and you play and then it's all a big mess. So that will never happen if you follow these 3 steps really carefully already like 2-3 months before you have your exam. So if your exam is coming up now in the next months, then you should apply for a free first lesson with me now. I'm specializing exactly on preparing people for exams. I have successfully accompanied students to get into prestigious university, but also get prizes, or succeed in their exams in the end of their studies. So if that is you, then you should not miss your chance now. Just apply for it at aaronpilson.com/academy, and we will work out a plan in this lesson. You know, no matter if you want to continue in my mentoring program, that doesn't matter, but this lesson will actually help you, because we will figure out what you need to do in these next weeks leading to your exam, what you need to do in order to be better in front of others, what you can do to polish your practice, and also to get into a better state of mind. So don't miss your chance now. We all know you might only have this one chance. So apply for this lesson now, and we see each other very soon.